Hello, this is Scott Chapman with Porsche Center Calgary. I am sitting here today beside another exclusive manufacturing Macan GTS. Sorry, not another one. This is the first Macan GTS, but another one in our series. I last did a Cayman GTS, and now we've moved on to the Macan. So this is a beautiful Carrara white on black and pebble gray Macan GTS. I even brought a list of all the exclusive options today because this one has so many of it and I wouldn't be able to remember them off by heart. So here we go. I'm going to run you through some of the unique exclusive manufacturing options that make this car special and what I think is a very classy, rich Macan GTS. It doesn't necessarily look as sporty as some of the other ones do, but it really stands out quite a bit. So starting with the exterior, 21-inch exclusive design wheels. I would say the inner part of the spokes and the wheel are painted in jet black metallic. So that's what makes these an exclusive option. They look quite awesome against the white. You get a lot of contrast as well with the red brake caliper in the background. So that just makes them stand out that much further. Furthermore, this vehicle has been fitted with the LED PDLS headlights, PDLS Plus headlights that are in black. So they have a black tint on the inside of the headlight themselves. So it just works with some of the design of this car. Again, the contrast between the white and black and makes them stand out that much more. You have on the exterior of this car, we did the black door handles in high gloss black. And then as well, we did the blade in carbon fiber. So that's quite a rare option. Not too often do you see that one. And it's one of those ones where you sometimes just have to come up really close to see the carbon fiber weave, but it looks tremendous. And then you'll see the black sticker, the decal, the GTS decal that's on the front of the blade here. We're gonna go around to the side though, because I'm gonna show you something that's kind of neat. And that is the fuel filler cap that is done a little bit differently. So this is the aluminum look fuel filler cap. So it has a nice looking finish to it, whereas the standard one just in black plastic. A detail that most people don't necessarily see very often, but hey, when you're going to fill up your car with fuel, you're always reminded of that extra special detail that is unique to this car in particular. One thing I'll show you that's in my pocket is the key for this car. So this key is painted to match the exterior color, and that's also an exclusive option. So quite lovely. I should point it as well with that, the painted key, because there's so many options on this car. Yes, so it also gets a key pouch, one key pouch in leather. So that will be in the file with this vehicle, but you'll have one lovely leather key pouch to protect this key. That would be the one thing to note, is that it's nice to have something to protect it because it is painted. If it's dropped, you can get chipped up more easily. So as we work our way into the vehicle here, actually I'm gonna come around the other side because there's a few exclusive options specific to the driver area of the vehicle on this side. So another exclusive option you see immediately when you open the door, more noticeably when it's darker, it's hard in the bright light, but we've selected the puddle light projectors which illuminate the Porsche on the ground. And just a nice feature again when you open the door and you see that come to life. And that happens on all four doors actually. So you'll see that every time you open the doors. As we work our way into the interior of the vehicle, I'm going to start to point out some of these exclusive options here to you as well. Specifically with the interior, you have a very, very rich looking interior in this vehicle. It's not for everyone. The light interior can be challenging for people to maintain, but I think if you can get around that, it looks absolutely stunning and really makes it stand out amongst its peers. I typically have black interiors. Sometimes people do a red stitch or something like that, but this one really has a lot more going on. So what you're going to see immediately here as you walk into this vehicle, at least something that catches my eye, is going to be the additional leather wrapped bits and pieces. So this one specifically has the seat consoles and leather. So what that means is, so you're going to have here all the seat controls and the base of the seat actually wrapped in leather to match the rest of the seats. So it's a detail that, while it may blend in terms of the same color, the fact that it's done in leather makes it look very unique. And as we're down in this same section, you're also going to have the Macan GTS door sill guards with carbon fiber illuminated. And much like those lights that we talked about, the puddle lights, these will become more obvious as it's darker when you open the door and you see those illuminate. We then also did the carbon fiber interior package, so carbon fiber along each door, along the front of the vehicle, the dash as well. And then one other option that comes to life when you're looking at this vehicle and you open the door, quite a rare one, or obviously exclusive as we're discussing throughout this video, is going to be the leather air vent slats that are done in this vehicle. And again, those match the white. So normally these are black plastic, but these air vent slats are actually wrapped in leather. So all of the air vents you'll see on the inside of the vehicle, even the rear, are wrapped in leather. So they look fantastic. And you'll also see this steering wheel done in carbon fiber. All of the interior pieces of the steering wheel with the high gloss carbon fiber, which look very sharp. And then as well, when we're speaking of leather, this has the extended leather interior package. So you get areas like this covered in leather, areas around the Sport Chrono Clock covered in leather. It just stands out that much more. It really, really looks rich in here. And I'm going to touch on a couple more details inside the cabin just to point out what make it unique and what make it exclusive. We've done the sun visors in leather. So those are also unique. Normally those are a black plastic vinyl type of material. And then we've also done the gauge dials in white. Gauge dials and Sport Chrono dial in white, really taking to that theme of the white and black on the inside of the vehicle. I forgot to touch on the fact that we have a carbon fiber shift lever as well for the PDK transmission. So the base of this wrapped in carbon fiber and the top of this wrapped in black leather. And on the ceiling or roof inside of the vehicle, this is all done in Racetex, which is basically like an Alcantara material, a faux suede. And then a couple of the final details on the inside of this vehicle. We've done the Porsche crests on the headrest, so those are embossed on the headrests. As well, we did the Porsche crest embossed on the center console storage bin lid. So those are fantastic looking details. They're not too much either. I think they're faint and they are tasteful. It doesn't look overwhelming in my opinion. One more thing to point out, because it's done so well, sometimes these all blend in, but we've also done the seatbelts in chalk. So you get all 4 seatbelts in chalk to match the color combinations that we've done in this vehicle, and they just look so great with one another. Thanks for listening today about our exclusive manufacturing Macan GTS. I think a really, really great opportunity to see some of these options we don't normally do, a lot of these leather details especially, and I hope that gives you some inspiration when you're building your next Porsche. Thanks very much for listening to our exclusive manufacturer video on the Macan GTS. If you have any questions about any of these options in particular or about options when you're building your next Porsche, please feel free to call us at 403-319-0000. You can call and ask a question or call to book an appointment and come down and we can show you this car live, we can show you something else and work through the configurator to give you a better idea as to how you can build your next vehicle. Thanks very much and we'll talk to you soon.